This is how I gained 12 miles on my fastball in high school. So the number one thing that I get asked is how to throw harder, right? So the number one thing that I would say I wish I learned earlier was honestly the mechanical changes. So if you go from the windup right here, you actually gain more velocity, right? Just going from the windup rather than going from the stretch. So it also varies by player, but I've actually learned that I throw harder from the windup and also sometimes from the stretch. But also I think for you guys, if you're really looking to gain some velocity just quickly, try to wind up and stretch. For me, sometimes the wind up work better, sometimes the stretch work better. It just all depends. Number two is preventing your way to get injured. So the number one way to not get injured is going to pretty much your doctor in your school and getting massages on your forearm, your tricep, your bicep, your chest, and your shoulder, back of your shoulder. I go way more into this, into my product down below, link in the description to throw harder. But anyways, if you rub all this out, the forearm, all this stuff, and you just rub it out for 20-30 minutes a day, and the school doctor can help you down massaging it, and you will not be sore anymore. I mean, you'll still be sore, but it'll prevent you from getting really seriously injured or getting Tommy John or any of those bad injuries. Number three is the meal plans. So what I recommend to all my players that I work with is definitely eating more than what you're doing right now, because a lot of these players and a lot of you guys are underweight. So 99% of you are probably underweight, which I'm assuming because that's the most of the guys I work with. They're underweight. So with that, you need to be eating a calorie surplus of 500 to 1,000 calories a day, which would be around 3 to 3,500 calories per day to gain weight, and also lifting 5 times a week so that doesn't turn into fat. So you want to stay in shape and keep lifting 4 to 5 times a week to stay active and to turn that into muscle. Number four is another recovery method is definitely running right after you have a start or a bullpen, and running at least a mile or two, or even just doing some sprints after a bullpen. You can do this after you after you do the bullpen, or you can do this the day after, whatever works better for you. And also getting massage, like I just said in the previous, or the 2 steps previous, is getting your forearm stretched out, your bicep, tricep, chest, all over, and do that the next day if you can. That's definitely recommended. You'll be, not as sore, and you'll be able to throw the ball harder, and that also decreases inflammation. Number five is doing weighted balls. I don't have weighted balls with me right now, but I would definitely go more into that in another video when you can do what best exercises are to do with those weighted balls. But definitely driveline plyo balls are really, really good if you do those every single day before you throw, maybe 5 to 10 minutes before you throw. They can definitely help get your arm more loose, and also definitely recommend long toss, which I'll get into the next step. Number six is long toss. So you should be long tossing once or twice a week, and at minimum. Whatever your arm can feel, you gotta listen to your arm always, by the way. If you're not feeling good, you gotta go to a doctor or see someone that knows, or your coach, and see what you can do to get your arm better. But by the way, that's besides the point. But doing long toss 1 to 2 times a week can really help you out, and throwing harder and getting your velocity up there in the 85, 86, 87, even 90 miles plus range. And if you guys are struggling to throw harder, check out my digital guide to throwing harder in my link in the description. I've helped over 3,500 players throw harder with over 500 views and testimonials, as you can see here, or just drop down below. We've helped so many players. If you guys want to check that out on my link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more pitching tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video.